Hi everyone, this is Kel. Sorry for just now the stoppage. I checked with my wife. Apparently, she was using her own 3G when she was calling her mom. So probably the whole place, the coverage went down because when I tried to use my own 4G or 5G, it also couldn't do the video blast. So now she's away and I'm trying to use home Wi-Fi, seemingly working once again. So apologize on the disruption earlier. So let's just begin the second half of the MAO. Okay, so everybody can hear me loud and clear, yeah? Okay, so just now we stopped at Hang Seng, so let me just continue on the Hang Seng side, yeah? Okay. Okay, so for Hang Seng, as you can see now, Hang Seng just now was much higher. Now it has broke below the MLP. And I did say that if the market breaks below MLP, there will be some selling because you notice that the MA 200 is a longer term trend line, longer term line is on top. So the market is weighing it down on the sell side, though the MA 30 is at the bottom, is pushing it up. Okay, so in the morning when the market stays above OP, there was some upside. But now, as you can see, the movement is coming down pretty fast on the Hang Seng. It's now going live. And you notice that the MA30 and the KCB is the same figure, 23,984. So this is called a stack, S-T-A-C-K, stack. So when there's a stack in the market, right, there is a faint chance the market could be going down to that point itself. The market could go down to this 23,984. So if you look at the 5-minute chart, okay, you can see that the selling is coming in. And if you look at it now, you'll notice that on your screen, the MA30 is 23,984 and the KCB is 984. So these two are identical figure. So there is a chance that the market may be going down all the way to this point here later today. So this is something to take note of that, yeah? So watch out for this 23,984 level, okay? All right, can you all hear me loud and clear? If yes, give me an L and C, please, so I know that you guys are listening. Now, for China market, you can see that it's coming off, and I did say that it will come down to 14,977. So I believe that this is going to happen. So traders take note of that, yeah? Traders take note of that, 14,977. Okay. Now we move on to Nikkei. Let's take a look at Nikkei chart right now. Thank you, Claudia, Serene, and Brian. Okay. Now, Nikkei, as you can see, is incredible. Now, Nikkei has been doing many dojis for the last few days, and this could be the 4th doji today. Now, what does it mean then? That means that the market itself is very uncertain. That means that there's a lot of buying in the market from the bottom, but the selling is also as strong. So that is pressurizing the market, and this actually won't be good because the market could actually be trading lower if this is going to persist. So my view on Nikkei is that, right, if the market is to sell down, the market could come down to this point here, and that is about 26,560 level. Now it's at 27,000 level. So if the market the pullback, it could go down to 26,560. Yeah. Okay. All right. So watch out for that. Thank you, Claudia, Serene, Brian, Janet, Kim Lai. Right, thank you very much for your confirmation. Okay, let's continue. Let's look at DAX today. Now, DAX has already did a strong recovery on Monday, and now we have Tuesday. The market recover after coming down to the KCB level. So you can see that the KCB level has actively been utilized by the market for DAX. So for today, Sarah, I strongly believe the market will test again this level. It will test 15,032 today, in my view. All right, it may go down to test this level, and the KSI is still red, although it's a bit of it's down tick today. But you can see that the KSI is red, and the market every time it pulls back, the market just more of a sell. So if the DAX do go down lower, this will bring the market even down to 14,892 level. That's the second KCB. The third KCB is a bit far away, but it's possible. 14,762. That is a third KCB level. And of course, if everybody's expecting the US Federal Reserve to hike interest rate, there could be a sell on fear. The market may really pull down all the way later today. Yeah, so I suspect that the market may pull down all the way here. So traders kindly take note of that. Okay. All right. So look at crude oil now. Now crude oil is basically fidgeting, and today we have the data coming out. Yeah, the supply. So the thing is still the same. I believe that if the market can stay above the BNB RL, the BNB RL is 85.84. The support is 81.68. So write it down first. 85, 84, 81, 68. Okay, so very simple. As long as the market pushes past 85, 84, the market can go all the way to $90, okay? And I'm quite optimistic that this may go to $90, traders. So stand by for this $90 per barrel crude oil. Yeah? Now, if the market breaks 81.68, okay, then of course the market can go back down to $77.50. Now, regardless, whichever market goes, I will know what to do, because if the market do come down below 81.68, then I will definitely put a bid to buy at 77.50, because I think it's a very good level to buy, and this is above the MA 200, right? So it's still a support there. So if I do buy crude oil for a long term, I may buy at 77.50. But if I talk about just follow through buying, then 85, 84 breaks, the target will be $90. Yeah. So watch out for this trade. I think it will be pretty good. Yeah, this trade will be pretty good. Yeah, just phone call coming in. Okay, so that is crude oil. Thank you for waiting. Next one itself, we are going to have is the commodities. But before that, I think Hong Kong is coming down pretty fast. 1 minute, Hong Kong. Yes, Hong Kong is coming down, and it's now 24,103 right now. So we are like about 120 points away from my target of 23,984. Yeah, I think that the market could be really going down to this point. 23,984. So watch out for this level, yeah, everybody. Okay, so let's look at the gold. Now, gold is still trying to find strength, but do note the fundamental is against gold. If there's going to be any interest rate hike or speculation of a hike coming in, then naturally itself, right, the gold price will have some selling effect because the dollar will strengthen, yeah. Okay, so the thing is this, but you can see that gold today is holding above the MA30 and MA200, and it's also above the MLP. So as long as gold stays above OP is 1847, OP is 1847. If an old market stays above OP, right, I still believe that gold is going to go up to test this 1859. And interestingly, 1859 today coincide with the P1. So pivot 1 and KCB 1859, they are identical number. So this identical number today have a bit of interesting movement, yeah. So it could be a sudden rush up to 1859, trigger, then come down. So traders think of that. KSI itself is green, so the boys are buying, but it's down tick, so the upside strength is limited, yeah. But the blue bars are kind of showing that the bullishness is still around. So I'm going to say this up front. I believe that there will be a sudden uprush on gold if it breaks OP later again above, and it may go all the way to 1859, trigger, and then come down. So this is my view on gold today. So you can take it as a form of reference, yeah. Okay. All right, so that is gold, and then we look at silver. Now silver is still coming off. I told you guys silver will have some selling pressure. So silver now is trading at $23. It's above $23.30, the MA30. But now it's actually trading below the MA200. So which means that, right, short-term wise is still bullish. The long-term wise a bit some dampening effect. MLP is $23.886. So which means that, right, the market, if you want to go up, it has to cross MLP first to be safe. Then it will be going up to test the pivot one at 24.10. Then the next level it should be going will be 24.61. Now the BNB already been utilized, so you cannot use it anymore. So for silver, I'm not that optimistic. I'm not that optimistic. I think that we can wait for a while to buy silver. You don't need to rush in to buy it now. Yeah, you don't need to do that. So wait for a while on silver, okay? All right, so now we're done gold and silver. Let's look at Bitcoin and Ethereum to wrap it up. Now, already I told you for Bitcoin, it should be able to find some base at about 33,000, and it really found it. The market went down to 32,000. That was where I called for a buy, and now it's back up to 37,000. So not bad, right? But if you remember, I did say that, right? If the market is to go up, there should be resistance at between 38,000 to 39,000. So traders, be careful on here right now. If you're still want to squeeze the market, you can try to squeeze. But I think that about 39,000, it should be a good profit level to take already. You shouldn't be chasing after it. Okay, so you can see that, right, when the market was coming down back then, a lot of people calling for sell, but we call for buy. And now price is going up, people calling for, sell, but we're still calling for buy. And of course, when it hit 39,000 to 40,000, that's where all the yuppies coming and say, oh, time to buy. And that's where the usual profit taking was set in by the professional. So traders, just kindly take note of that. Okay, so this is the view on Bitcoin. And of course, the last one is Ethereum. Oops. Now, Ethereum is also finding base. Ethereum has came down very nicely to this point here at 2200 level. It went to about, the low went up to, let me see, the low went out to 21.51. So about the same level that I mentioned, 21.50, missed by $1. 21.51 is the low, and now it's back up to 24.80 level, right? So now the thing is this, for today is above the MLP, you can see that, and today is a doji directional day. So most likely Ethereum might be going higher. It might be going higher, but the view is this: it may be resisted at about 26.50. Yeah, I believe that about 26.50 it will be resisted again. Okay, so watch out for the upside to 26.50. But once it hit there itself, do consider take some partial profit. Yeah, you're gonna hold it all the way. Okay, correct. All right, that will be all for today's trading itself. In terms of using a TWB system. Now, before you go on, add something for you guys, just add on for you. Don't go yet. Okay, hold on a minute. Now, VIX itself, right, is still kind of like above the trend line. So if you'd ask me, right, VIX still got the potential to go up higher. It may be able to go back to about 37 to 38 level range. But of course, the top limit I'm looking at is 40, okay, for VIX. So for those who are still holding VIX, can consider to hold a bit longer just to bet on the current situation with the interest rate environment. Okay, that is VIX. Then of course we have the dollar. The dollar itself is finding strength, and I believe that once it crossed the 95.60 level or 96 level, right, the dollar could push it higher to about 97. And that will likely push the gold price down a bit more. Yeah, so watch out for this move on the dollar. And the last one will be the yield. Now the yield itself, right, is now fidgeting around 1.77, and I believe that it's just getting itself ready for the bigger run. So once the market stabilizes the yield and it go back up again by 1.8%, it will be able to go up to 1.92%. by about 2 to 3 weeks time. Okay, if that really happened, then of course the stock market will come down even more. So traders, take note of that. Yeah. So that are the 3 things to watch out for. So hopefully that you guys have heard me well and able to make money from the market. Okay, this is Cal signing off. Very much. Thank you for your waiting. Thank you. Bye bye.